Morning, guys. It's Monday. Welcome back from break. I cannot be with you today because I've had an infected tooth since Friday morning. So, talk about the longest weekend of my life. I have to get a root canal this afternoon. So, I did create the lesson so that you will be doing it yourself. So, it'll be a self-run lesson. So, I wanted to just show you on our homepage. You should have watched the video. That'll be a live link. And then do the warm up. So it's a what's going on in this graph. And make sure you read the 3 prompts because the third prompt is different than usual. That should take you, the usual 5 to 8 minutes. And then if you haven't already done so, do the box and whisker plots exit ticket. It says it's a quiz. It is not going to be a quiz grade. I just wanted to see how people understood box and whisker plots. It will only take you a couple minutes, and I did up the number of tries you could have. So I saw some of you had already tried it twice. You can try it more times if you want until you get a grade that you are proud of. So what's going on this graph? Again, 5 to 8 minutes. If you haven't already done the box and whisker plots exit ticket, do that. And then you can click on the shapes of distributions lesson. So I wanted to show you what this looks like. If I click on it, it takes me to the teacher one. So just a minute. I'm going to my folder. Okay, so it looks like this, and it tells you suggested timing and what you need to do. So there's kind of 3 parts to this lesson. First, you're going to do a sort of histograms. Second, you're going to give yourself some time to take some notes. And then third, you have to type, essentially making a connection between what you did in the sort and what you learned from taking your shapes of distributions notes. So let me show you the sort. The instructions say that on the next slide, you should see 24 histograms. You're going to sort those histograms based on their shape. So if you think histograms kind of have a similar shape, like maybe the mountain shape, or maybe just like really flat, if you think they'll have this like a similar shape, then those are going to be a group, and you're going to put those ones on a slide together. There are enough slides for you to make 6 to sort the histograms into 6 different groups, but maybe the way you're grouping them, you only see like 4 or 5 ways to sort them. That's okay. There's not necessarily like a right or wrong answer. I want to see how you're thinking about it and how you sorted them. Okay. After you sort, then you're going to complete the sentence at the top of each of the slides to tell me like why you grouped those histograms, what's similar about them. So let me show you what the sort kind of looks like. So on this slide, notice that I'm trying to bring that down. Well, anyways, there's 24 histograms here. You can zoom in and out if you click on this magnifying glass. So like that, or zoom in. Okay, so you can do different things there to zoom in and out. But for example, I kind of notice that this one and this one are kind of a similar shape. They're not like a mountain. They don't have like 2 bumps. They're just kind of a similar shape. So what I will do is I'll take this and cut. So you can hit Control X and it will cut it. And then I'm going to go make it Control V, so paste it, or I could just do this, paste it onto this first grouping. And then I'm going to say, okay, this one reminds me of that one too, so I'm going to cut it, paste it. So if we were in person, I would give you little graph cards and you'd sort them in piles on your desk, but since we can't be in person, you're going to be sorting these graphs into piles on these slides. So slides 4 through 9 are where you can sort them into different piles. Again, you do not have to use 6 groups. But if that's how you're like visualizing the graphs, then you can. So keep sorting until you don't have any left on this slide. I need to reset that. Undo, 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 undo. Okay. So sort, and I said that should take you like 10-15 minutes. When you're done sorting, please read this read this slide. It's a little intro. Read this slide, and then you're going to go to this website. It's linked here, so you'll click it, and it'll take you to the website. And I want you to write down definitions and quick like pictures or like quick simple sketches of examples of the following shapes of distributions: unimodal, bimodal, symmetric. Symmetric distributions can be normal, curved, or U-shaped, so make sure you have examples of both of those. A skewed right, a skewed left, and a uniform shape. So those are the different ways we describe the shapes of distributions. So I want you to make sure you get those in your notes from that website. And then this connection slide, you can just type right over this part that says type your response here. So you can just start like typing blah, 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 whatever it is you think, okay? So the sorting, if we go back to the agenda, 10, 15 minutes, the shapes of distributions, 10 to 15 minutes, and then the connection slide, 5 minutes. Email me if you have any questions. I should be available via email around that time. I think I'm also going to go ahead and be on GoGuardian for like at least the beginning half of class, because then after that I have to leave for my root canal. So you can chat me on there when you see that I'm available. All right. Make sure you submit this shapes of distribution slides by the end of the time. And with the timing I've provided here, you should be able to finish like by the end of class. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Happy Monday. Hope you had a good break.